We just want to provide the right environment for our users to be able to sell when they need it urgently. We're happy to see you. Again, as previously announced by Christian last week, we had other news to announce. We'll try to keep you informed. We know that we promised that, and we want to do better and better. Maybe to have shorter announced, but also to make you understand why we have some changes, why we want to go in certain directions. Very first thing, today we will speak about the selling pool that was announced by Christian last week. Very first thing is maybe to remember why we decided to approach an in-house selling pool. Having it in our ecosystem, having a certain fixed price. That is just because if you're in an exchange, a market maker can come and just manipulate all the market. That is not, he can do it. That is happening. It's just a matter of time, right? And normally he manipulates, the price is going up, down, and he knows exactly how it works. You have a psychology of markets, right? And when he's manipulating you, you will sell at a very low price, and he will buy it back, and he will sell it when the price will go up. So that is really their job. That is what they look for. And our token is not for people that they are professional traders. That is why we manage the risk. We don't want to add risks in our platform, right? So in the other sense, in the other side, we understood, speaking with our investors, with people, that maybe they will have some needs. So for example, they have urgency, economic. Someone invested a lot of money and maybe he risks to lose his house, for example, and he needs his money back, very serious matter, right? So exactly this system of having a fixed minimum price, that is something that exists in the finance. In the investment fund, you have the ETF that does that. But if, for example, they block the price, you have the possibility to take your money, not your money, but your actions, and to negotiate with someone else, to just give it back and you negotiate a certain price, for sure, less price. And so that is what we've done. We've made a multi-selling pools that allow you, if you need it, to sell your token in other pools with a lowest price. So the objective will be to have a multi-selling pool. It means that you will have the possibility to select if you want to sell at 0.6, 0.5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until 0.1. But in the other sense, the people that will buy at 0.6. So what is your interest, right? As an investor, if you want to sell at 0.5 or 0.6, what do you have to win by this system? So we succeeded to protect the project, but also you have to understand what is your own interest on doing that. You can imagine that this system is a mechanism that will deflation the token as never before. Because the person that will sell at 0.1 will sell a part of his token to the one that will buy it at 0.6. And the rest, we have about 80% of all the transactions that will be burned. 80%, can you imagine? It's kind of, now we have about 200 million tokens that they are free and they can be sold tomorrow. It means that at 0.6, we have a capital of $120 million. And we want, and we will have Welthee valuing someday $120 million, right? So burning 80% of the tokens, we will have the total value of the project that will decrease number of tokens being burned, they will decrease. And by that, the price of the token will goes up. In plus, that is just one mechanism, just having 80% of all transactions at 0.1 that will be burned. We have also the other part that is really growing the value of the application by business value, adding projects in our Launchpad, and I will just talk about it in a few minutes, and also by other features as the risk, the variable risk platform investment, right? So let's be clear. It doesn't mean that the value of our token is now 0.1. That is not our objective. The reality is that anyone could create pools outside of the ecosystem. We just want to provide the right environment for our users to be able to sell when they need it urgently. That's why in the application, we'll have the main selling pool at 0.6. And after that, we'll have a special section to help them maybe to sell more like urgently their tokens. We really look forward to have that in our mobile app, right? We are now working in it. The smart contract is almost ready. We speak about hours of work here. And very quickly now he will go into the CERTIC audit. It means a special, like the most known companies that will audit our contract. You know that millions of dollars were hacked in the last years because the smart contracts were not properly done. So we don't want that to happen. It needs time, but for that, we have to take time, right, to protect you and the project and the token. But very quickly, I don't think that we will have big differences between the announcement when, like the period where this part, the selling pool, will be available. The big difference is maybe we took a bit more time to add this possibility to sell at a lower price. You can understand that is a bit more complex than to have a 6 to like 0.6 to 0.6 mechanism. So maybe, as you can feel, we want the best for our investors. That is an adventure, really, to invest in a startup in the most innovative technology that exists with AI. But really, we are pioneers. And someday, not far from today, you will just think back and think that you invested at the right moment, even if sometimes we can struggle and we have we try to take the best decisions. And again, thank you very much for your feedbacks. We had so much feedbacks. We tried to adapt. That's not easy, but that was very useful. We really invite you to continue to give your feedback. That's not perfect. That is what it is in a startup, right? But we try to do better, more and more. And also about communication, taking some time every single week. As you can understand, we are extremely busy, but we will have time because you also gave your confidence on us, and that is something that we want to respect. And yeah, let's speak next week with Christian. If not Christian, I will take also the turn to inform you more about the new deliveries. So now another way to bring, as we said previously, value in our investment fund is the Launchpad. That will add a lot of value because we have now, for example, big companies that they just ask as soon as possible to launch them. So we are really thrilling to continue to push and to deliver as soon as possible this part, the Launchpad, to be able to answer their needs. We speak about projects that are alive, that have decades of existence with big communities, business values. And so you, as Welthee's investors, you will have the occasion to be the first investors on their Web3 transformations. So we are looking forward, as much as you are, to be able to deliver and to see these things become reality. And I can really tell you that you will not wait much more to see real business value being delivered by these features. So I was happy to be with you now and to give you some updates. So see you next time. Have a good day, have a good weekend, and see you. Bye.